presentation of the National Football League.
Sideline, you get a look at the head coach of the Texans. His team comes in rested and ready off the mid-season bye week. Opposite him, the Niners' Kyle Shanahan. His team also on the bye last week, so both teams should come in here with fresh legs and ready to go. A welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. Led out by the last pick of the draft in 2022. Iowa State's Brock Purdy at quarterback.
You think back to the weeks leading up to the bye, Mike, and this team really was struggling. They were having a hard time finding success. They had lost multiple games in a row. So the ability to just take a step back, do a little self-scout, do a little self-accountability check, and just get a break.
Christian McCaffrey inside the 20. And they're not going to run it down. He goes all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
The PAT, up and good. And the 49ers are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
Well, not an ideal situation to start this game off, Mike. I mean, the smoke from the pregame festivities were still lingering in the air, and you find yourself down a score. You don't have to necessarily go for the quick strike. Whatever your plan was coming into this game, stick to it. Of course, they didn't plan on falling behind this quickly. There was a long game ahead of them. Just get back on track.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8. He'll drop to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
And this is 3rd down.
They'll look to throw. Open man left side. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
28-yard gain.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. From 31, here's 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd.
Ready. They'll stick with him again. He'll take this down inside the 30. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He'll go right and find his running back. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? It's the quarterback with the sneak. Oh, a loose football. And this is going to wind up 49er football. They have it.
Not that it's much of a consolation, but either way, Mike, that's going to result in a turnover. Going forward on fourth down, he's clearly stopped short of the sticks. In this case, might be trying to make something out of nothing there to keep that play alive. But great job here by the defense coming away with the stop. And now we'll see if the offense can come on the field to take advantage of it.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Stoppage here. One of the 49ers is down. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. On second down, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down. So on 4th down, the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, out to punt. That's fielded at the 7. And that's good work on this return as he brings it past the 25. The Texans offense. And their running back set to go once more. And as we move into the second half of the season, you can see he's the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns. Let's go. This drive will start on the ground, and that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
8 yards on the pickup. And this is 3rd.
Now, Stroud. Flush to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Really nice job here, not only avoiding the rush on 3rd down, but quickly finding that crease, get downfield, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he is out of bounds. 20-yard pickup there. It's good for a Texans first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Stroud. That's to the left side. Caught by Noel. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
And this is 3rd down.
Here we go. From the gun, here's Stroud. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. 11 yards on the connection there. First down for Houston.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
from the shotgun. C.J. Stroud. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
At the 9-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll power it. Push the pile forward. It's a gain of 2.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Stroud going to set up the throw. Exiting the pocket right. That is caught, and he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. The connection made to Ayuk. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On 3rd and long, Purdy the throw. And that is incomplete. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Here's Mitch Wishnowsky now, as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. The Texans offense ready to get back at it. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
All right.
They'll begin here on the ground. Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. The defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
He's just late on that throw. I don't even think he ever saw that defender drop into the zone, and it ends up costing the team the ball.
At the 42-yard line.
On the ground, it's McCaffrey. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
He was brought down by Derek Staley. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on 3rd down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. When I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Texans' 12-yard line.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On the give, it's McCaffrey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. Talk things over before 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That is caught by the tight end. George Kittle. Touchdown. 49ers.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40.
All right.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that. all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
To throw, it's Stroud. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down. The Texans set to punt this one away. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch right side. He's taken down just shy of midfield. 11 yards for number 11. And a 1st down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
On 2nd down, Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
3rd down, Purdy. Right back to Kittle. That's another one. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. On comes the punter now, as he is on to punt it away for San Francisco. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds. Texans offense going to take over just before the half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. One final throw before the break. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Lots to get to from a jam-packed Sunday of football. Let's get right into it. Our spin around the NFL starts now. It begins in Vegas. The Raiders at home to take on the Chargers in the AFC West. And this is Ashton Genty. He only needs a little bit of breathing room, and he knows what to do with it. The Raiders win their 4th straight as they get the victory here. From there, it's off to SoFi Stadium. We're looking on the Rams as they play host to the Arizona Cardinals. And this is the Cardinals wideout. A deep shot downfield, and he's right there to look it in, and they're not gonna get him. 70.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Texans offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. The third quarter begins with a run. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Nick Buck is there to bring him down. From the 33, here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They gain 18 yards on that one. It's good for a Texans first down. They'll look to throw. He'll find his man. That's Jaden Higgins. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Check. Let's go now.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup, because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down, where it's a little bit more manageable.
Open man, left side, he's got it. 17 yards, the gain there. First down for Houston.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. The throw here is complete. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
First and goal.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, like what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss. And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. I would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense. How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against the wall, back-to-back plays you hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
Here we go.
Now they'll set up to throw. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Texans. That is first touchdown this year. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He knocks it through, and the Texans will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. To return is Ricky Pearsall. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Niners offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with first down. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Second and 5 at the 27-yard line.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Tie game, second half. Mistakes here can really decide the outcome of the game. So it's a really smart play. Nothing's open. Just throw it out of bounds. Live to fight another play.
Third down. They need 5. Now Purdy. Able to complete it to Ayuk. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
That's to his tight end, Kittle. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From the 48-yard line, here's second and 3. Throwing again is Purdy. A throw on the move is caught. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
At the 34-yard line.
A tight end in motion now. McCaffrey now on first and 10. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Edger and Cooper, they're on the 10.
At the 33-yard line.
Project S.
Again, it's McCaffrey. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Eric Stingley Jr. off the edge makes the tackle.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 5.
Here now, third and 5. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. It's caught, left side, it's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the right zone, inside the 20. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another first down. Kittle is the man in motion. Off the play fake, Purdy. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. One of his teammates there to take it back in. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Here's a 2nd and 6. On to the fourth quarter we go, and it begins with a McCaffrey run. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Third and short. Purdy. And that is incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it's going to lead to 4th down. So now, a big spot coming here. This to take the lead here in the 4th. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Texans offense ready to see what they can do. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
McLaughlin now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Texans move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. We'll start at the 4. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Niners offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Play action now. Purdy. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 2.
Get set.
Kittle is the man in motion. Purdy now on 2nd down. And it's caught by Ayuk. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
2nd and 10.
Get set. 18.
Throwing again is Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Purdy going to put it up again. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
The Texans offense ready to get back at it. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10.
Leaque, 18.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
He'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. He'll drop to throw. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. The Niners will use their third and final timeout. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Let's go.
Out of the gun. He'll throw. Flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone.
And you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
Let's go.
Here's a toss as they look to run. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's 2nd and 6.
Come on.
Up the middle they go. And the Texans are going to be set up 1st and goal. Good running. Takes them down to about the 4.
Got it. Ready?
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
70 Timberwolf. Here we go. Here we go. 70 Timberwolf. Cougar 19. Ready?
Here's a run. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
This defense knows the importance of this drive. They have to keep this game at one possession. That's a great start there on first down.
Ready up.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. Handoff here, up the middle. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Texans.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Texans will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The 49ers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Throw on the run is complete. Here is 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Purdy.
26-yard
That's hauled in once again. It's Ayuk. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 30. And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And now the spike will come just under 40 ticks remaining. Here comes 2nd down.
Get set, get set.
From the gun, it's Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Gain of 19 yards.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Locked down at 21 as he's able to spike it right there. Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Anderson.
Going to need a big play now. 3rd down and long.
3rd down.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. These are the situations where as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
Drive will start on the ground. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win for the visiting Texans. They're able to build on the solid performance of a week ago, and they make it 2 in a row with the victory here in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Silicon Valley.